So fall semester, we did 92 listening sessions with students, faculty, staff, and alumni, and we asked them about what are the things that they wanted to see from Sacramento State. And I very distinctly remember the conversations we had with Guardian Scholars, and space was one of the concerns that we knew that we needed to be able to address. And so, you know, this building that we're in is Sacramento Hall. This is the quote unquote administrative building. And so this area here was previously held by one of our development staff. And one of the things that we wanted to do with this building in particular is to start to put more of our students here. Because it's easy to be in administration and to just be at your desk and focused on all the things you have to do and forget why you're here and why you're doing the work that you do. And selfishly, keeping it real, I wanted to be able to walk downstairs and come and say, hey, what's up, to all the Guardian Scholar students. We've been able to do something similar with Project Rebound and be able to have them in a space around the corner. And so for me, with those two populations, it was something like, I got to be able to have them close so we can make sure that we're having everything that we need to support them. The best part I think about this space, though, is when you look outside, all you see is green, right? You've got the vines there. You've got that quad area out there where there's going to be later this semester a stage that's going to be there with constant music and programming for our students. So a few things I want to say. First, I want to thank Linda and the team for the incredible work that you all do to support our Guardian Scholars. I want to thank our Vice President, Anisha Mitchell, who is serving as Vice President for Student Affairs and other duties as assigned. And has been an amazing partner in doing this work since we were at San Diego State together, and now here doing some really cool work for the students, trying to advocate for the people. And in fact, if we could just give her a round of applause. So the other thing I think is important to note is that there was a group of people who were in this room. And when we came to them with the vision of having there be a transition, you know, that's hard. I mean, if anybody who works on a college or university, for those of you who work at Sac State, you know, one thing that people don't give up is space, right? In fact, that's why they call it the Space Wars, right? But the fact that they were willing to do so because they believed that it was important that we had a proper home for our Guardian Scholars program so that the students could have the experience that they deserve and they could grow. I'm incredibly grateful to them for that, because they could have made it difficult if they had wanted to, but instead they were enthusiastic in embracing this and creating this opportunity for our students. So very happy about that. Also, of course, got to take a quick moment to acknowledge the folks I brought with me today, including my wife, Idara. I better correct myself right there, Dr. Wood. And my mom, who was first my foster mom, then my adopted mom. And then, of course, I want to thank all the incredible partners that we have in the room, just the incredible support that you provide to our Guardian Scholars and to our Guardian Scholars team. And most importantly, for our Guardian Scholars and for those who work for the program, I'm thankful that you are at Sacramento State, and we have a goal, a bold enrollment goal, to have the largest population of foster youth in the Cal State system. And based upon the numbers that you're putting out right now, we're probably not very far away from that, and we will be there. But it's not just about enrolling students, about making sure that they have the supports that they need, they have the environment that provides them with the hope and dignity that they deserve, because they deserve the absolute best. With these students here, I don't see them as students in the same way I see some of our other students. I honestly see them as my brothers and my sisters, because this is how I grew up. And so wanting to make sure that they have the absolute best, that's what you would want for your own family, however you all conceptualize family. My conceptualization is probably very different, but we want them to have the absolute best because that's what they deserve. And we're grateful that this space can be one among many things that's happening to make sure that they get that. So thank you for being here.